both ate a lot of food and went for it and did the take a lot of times. And
This is your best work.
it was some of my best work, and now we have a band from it. I feel violated. Yeah, it was good. It's good. He tastes weird. Go on.
This better be for me.
How did you meet Kevin in Riverdale?
What was that?
This one's easy. I don't know.
How did you meet Kevin in Riverdale?
How did I meet Kevin in Riverdale? I threw him against the fence and kissed him. You should know what that is.
I met him online.
A bunch of creeps we are.
He was camming. I know.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I got that far into it.
I think we're over here. I think it's back. Oh, Mike, you yell it. Okay, you can wait. We'll wait.
My question is for Mark. Will Chick be in the new season?
Wait, what was that?
Will Chick be in the new season?
Wait, it's the video will probably make this back to Riverdale, but the audio might not, right? So, am I in the next season? Yes? I think so. I don't know. There's I mean, at the end of season 3, they said chicks in Riverdale. Chicks in jail. Chick is in jail, so there's a possibility that it could he's in it. Yes.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah, the dead shots.
Yeah, hey, no, legend.
Hey, the dead shots.
No, legend.
I really like Nirvana and Elvis.
Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
Def Leppard.
No.
Johnny Cash.
Wait, we're in Jersey. Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi. God.
Oh, Smash is great.
Lie with me.
Yeah.
Rob, what was your first reaction when you found out that walking was
Well, after the 3 weeks of crying in therapy, I then figured out how to act again. No, I mean, I anticipated it, right? You don't mess with the serpents, and you don't break trust. And I had to, give me some. You don't mess with your gang, girl. This got super weird. Yeah, I expected it, but very sad. I'm gonna miss you guys. That's it. That's okay. I got a little brother. It's fine. Woo! Fine. My name's Rob. I can't see anything, can I? I feel like I'm being pulled over right now.
Hi.
Hello?
Do you guys have a favorite meme?
Anything with heart.
A favorite meme.
I'm gonna be 30. I don't even know what the internet is.
I just like the one that the girl's like doing that. She's like, huh? I use that all the time. Yeah, the beautiful line.
I don't. That's just me in life.
I am, as I've been told, extremely uncultured in meme culture. So if you guys want to send me memes, send me memes. Update, send me the best memes.
I'm gonna go on Twitter and tag me hard to meet.
Yes, DM me memes.
DM.
Thank you. Well, all right. Well, Well, don't throw me under the bus.
And this side now to avoid that.
God.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question for you, Rob.
Hi.
Who do you ship more, Joaquin and Kevin or Joaquin and Archie?
You tasted
What do the fans want? I have no idea what they said. So I'm going to say Kevin. You know why? Archie was a fling, Kevin was love. So I think.
Okay. First off, I want to say
That we love you a lot. And do you like One Direction?
Duh.
Trying to be Harry Styles. Come on.
Yeah. What is it? That's what makes you beautiful? Smash.
Let's have English accents. Cool, next question.
I'll think about it.
this question for Mark.
What was your reaction when you found out you had to go from being chased down into the woods to being the
Well, there was a big gap in between me knowing that, because I didn't know for a long time that I was with Argo. It came at the end of season 2, obviously. I didn't know that's where they were going to go with it. So when I'm sprinting away at the end of season 2, I don't know what my fate is at that point. And then when I found out that that's how they sealed season 3 was with me being this horrendous, terrifying thing, I thought it was really nice. I thought it was I did. I thought it was, for the show, I thought it was really nice for where Chick went and where he's gone. And now with him being that and being in jail, he can't do much worse. So maybe there'll be some resurrection of good in him. We'll see. What was that? Or redemption, you dark little scary people.
Who do you hang out with the most on set?
We just spend time with each other, that's it. Well, everybody has like their different things. Everybody, Rob and I both are based in Los Angeles, and whenever someone's in town, and we get together, and we miss each other a lot because everybody's moving around and flying.
Everyone's really busy except me and Hart, so it's
Yeah,
great.
so we're just like, hey, let us know whenever you're in town. We're just still hanging out together every day and
Just
missing
waiting.
you guys. No, but like Rob did cut some. Can I say that? The music stuff. Rob, with his band Legend, just cut a record in Seattle, and so. And
Hart with his.
And well, and then like I'm going to shoot an indie next week for a month. And
Yeah.
So we're all always moving. Yep, it'll be yes. So everybody's always sort of moving, but it's like we have these antennas in our heads that whenever like someone's in the same city, we feel it. We're like, hey, you're in Los Angeles, right? Okay, let's like figure out a way we can see each other and spend time together. So
My KJ senses tingled today.
yeah.
I found out he was by my house.
Horrifying. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, oh, goodbye.
KJ!
FaceTime KJ? He will not answer because he knows. What's his... Hold on.
I'll FaceTime him.
Yeah, hold
I'll
on.
do it.
Okay.
You want me to give you his number? No, not you guys. No. Do you guys want his number? I just tried to FaceTime Lily. She's in the car with her mom. She can't answer.
It's a hard no. Unavailable! Boo! No, it's like we're cool too. Like, we just wanna- We're steep. Hey, what's up? We're building a desk. Jess, is it you? Guys, say hi to Jess.
Okay, my question's for you.
Naturally.
What was your favorite part about recording the album?
Oh.
Spending so much time on being.
Yeah, like feeling the energy here, having the insights. Want to become a valley girl? Making music has not to sound all cheesy or whatever, but we can both agree, like acting, you find more about it yourself going through it. Music is like this gift that I'm colorblind, in case you didn't know. So I see music and melody in colors. So that's how I feel it. When we hit the right things, we created a painting. And so 4 strangers who then became brothers went into a room in Seattle for 2 weeks and created a masterpiece of painting. And cried when we finished. KJ ripped a solo for a song we dedicated to someone we just lost. And we bawled. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. So that's really nice. Thank you. Good question.
This question's for Rob and Hart. First of all, I love you. And second, hot dog or Vegas? Hot dog? No, like the dogs. Jughead's dog and Archie's dog.
Yeah, we don't watch the show.
I thought you were asking me like a food preference of like, do you like hot dogs or Vegas? And I was like, is it Vegas the type of food I have? Oh, I apologize. Hot dog. Sorry.
Hi, if you guys could kill anyone on Riverdale, who would
The gargoyle.
It seems like Hiram deserves it, I guess. I will be in jail at the same time he is, so.
No, that means. I don't.
What is your most meaningful tattoo?
Sweetheart.
Okay, get up here. Get up on stage. Oh, shit.
My most meaningful one. Gosh, they all have very different meanings. The first one that I got was this rose, which has faded a lot over time. But it used to be very blue, and yeah, there's a story attached to that where I was in high school and had a really tough time in high school. I struggled a lot with just a lot of things, and didn't want to go to school, didn't want to be in school, didn't want to spend any time there. And a wonderful, 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 beautiful soul, this lady named Miss Daniels, took me into her classroom where she taught a collection of kids who maybe had some mental disabilities or physical disabilities, or all across the board, just things, people that were really, 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 really unique and special. And they had their own classroom every day, where it was a full classroom there was a kitchen, it was like a home almost. And she told me to just come by on my study hall every day to just talk to her, and just sort of as a therapy. And as I went into that classroom and spent time with those kids, they became my best friends in the world and kept me in school, and I feel like truly saved my life. And one of them brought a story that their dad had shown them that was explaining how the blue rose is one of the most unique and specific and rare roses there is, but if you saw it in a field, it would look almost no different, and you wouldn't realize how special and rare that it was. You'd overlook it. And the kid that told me that, it just, the tears in his eyes when he told me that, he was like, I'm a blue rose. We're blue roses. Like, people overlook us a lot and don't talk to us and don't spend time with us, and we're really special and we're really rare, and some people just don't realize that. And so from that moment forward, life just shifted a lot for me, and everything that was important sort of lost its importance, and things that weren't important became very important to me. And it just taught me how every single one of us, each and every single little individual here is special, beautiful, unique, wonderful, and we're all in this real weird thing called life, like, that nobody knows what's going on. There's not one person on the earth that's like, well, I'll tell you exactly what's going on, it's this. No one knows. We're all just trying to figure this out. And the best thing that we can do to move humanity forward is just to love one another and be so kind to every single person. Nobody is better than anyone else.
Well, hold on, except me. I'm way better than both of you. That was
All
lovely.
right, on three, I want everyone to boo Hal. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Are you still drunk? Is that why you're not booing me? Thank you. All right, well listen, man, that was awesome.
I'm sorry to the people that didn't, is that...
Do you want...
Oh, gosh, that's so much. I'm sorry.
All right, so can we please give a big warm applause for Rob and Hart? Thanks a lot, guys. Big waves, thank you guys.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, this side to this side, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did it! Screw the wave. That's the wave.
All right, well done, folks. Good job. Hard band. All right. See you guys. Get off my stage.
Thanks. Love you guys.
Young, homely men. I hate the young, ugly ones, don't you? Oh, thanks, Dad. That was nice. Frankie, what's up, man? You doing okay? Yeah, you guys are doing great. Look at this crowd. Are you guys all here to get like a liver donation and a lung? What's going on? You think Chad brought like a heart or something with him? You need a kidney. You need a liver, man. You need a liver. I'm kidding. Come on. You're having a good time. I love it. So I don't know if you guys remember in season 3 this whole farm thing. Right? I had no clue. I was sitting in a 10 by 10 cell painting pictures on the wall. I had no idea this whole farm thing was happening, you know. Of course, Alice had to, you know, get in there and sell the house and, you know, create all sorts of chaos for me in my jail cell. So I've got a couple of people here that were part of that. Yeah, both very attractive people as well. So let me bring out Chad and Zoe. Are you there? There they are. Thanks, Chad. There we are. Have fun. Another fellow Canadian, Zoe. A lot of Canucks representing here tonight, right?
I'm from Buffalo. I'm practically.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
Practically Canadian.
Absolutely, bro. All right, have fun, guys. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Hey, how is everybody today? Good group. Look at this. Good group. Lively. Ready to go. I'm enjoying it. Everyone lined up real quick, by the way. I saw elbows being thrown. I like the passion. Like the passion. Anyway, welcome. Welcome. By the way, I have to say, is this your first time here?
Yes.
Okay, so we both, this is our virgin voyage to Jersey. Thank you so very much for having us. I feel like this is interesting. I'm on your turf. Typically for us, a lot of New Jersey folk come and visit us other places. I've seen a lot of you in North Carolina and all over this country, so it's nice to be on your turf. So anyway, did you want to get out? Brutal. That was quick. We're already starting with the Jersey jokes. Right in the front row, just you know if you need it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I grew up, you know, in Buffalo and then close Long Island, so. You know. Damn, dude.
Any Canadians?
Yeah, Canadians?
Yay!
Hey, we got a couple Canadians in the house. All right, so I think we're doing Q&A, yeah? And yeah, round robin. I guess we'll start right down there.
Hi, this question's for both of you. What role do you think your characters are going to play in season 4?
We have no idea. None.
I think, well, we ascended. So let's define ascension for a minute. I think that she's going to come back as a guy, and I'm coming back as a girl. Because why not? And you're going to reverse roles because we ascended. I genuinely, we don't.
We have no idea. But,
We have no idea. There is a tight lid of secrets that come out of the writer's room that we do not, we're not privy to.
sorry.
What was your favorite scene? This is for both of you. What was your favorite scene to film?
I loved all the musical episode stuff. It was really fun.
Follow my Instagram!
They were so good, yeah.
It was just fun because I've talked about this before, but it's it was the only episode where everybody got to work together at the same time. Like otherwise, I never really filmed with AJ or Cole or Cammy, and it was just fun to just collaborate all week. It was great. And then Chad was introduced in that episode too. It was lovely.
When I showed up, they were doing a musical episode, and I was blown away. I saw just the youth of the future with so much talent. I mean, just singing, dancing, doing it all. It blew me away. So that was pretty cool. Like I would say, it was one heck of a welcome. It was basically, hi guys, I'm Chad, and here's 19 cast members. Remember everybody's name? Quiz later. That's pretty much how it felt. I don't know. I really enjoyed the interrogation scenes where Edgar sits down one-on-one, because we could really breathe some space in there, and it could be really eerie and creepy. That's what's fun about playing Edgar.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, what was your reaction when you guys figured out you were husband and wife?
First reaction?
What was your first reaction?
My first reaction was, but she's 16! That was my first reaction, right?
No, she's not.
Well,
It's true. As far as you know.
as far as I knew at the moment, I thought she was 16. And in my head, I was thinking, oh gosh, am I going to have to pick up the phone and call somebody? What do I do? I was like, Dad, we know we can't cross that line. But then we found out quite quickly that that was not like the case.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool. It was a really interesting way to do it. Really interesting, and I think that there's a lot more story that we still don't know about that. Absolutely.
Hey, Chad.
Hey.
See you right now?
Yeah, I do. How pretty does she look, by the way?
Oh yeah, his yearbook picture.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see.
This is, I think this is my Lancaster. These are my yearbook photos from, I don't know this one. That's me when I was in like, this might have been freshman year in high school. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm going to show you in just one second. It's definitely freshman year. It's brutal, guys. It's brutal.
Not so bad. Sorry, overreacting.
So that,
Oh no.
the guy with the bob in the middle, yeah, that's me. Pre-gang member. My nose was straight there, not so much anymore. Yeah, we didn't come from a family with a lot of money, so we did the actual bowl on the head, and that was our haircut. Dad cut it, or we went to Supercuts and someone who didn't know how to cut hair cut me. Oh, you were so sweet.
Here, I'll take them, I'll give you autographs.
Thank you.
But I do have actually a real question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was your favorite thirst tweet from BuzzFeed?
Guys, you don't even want to know some of the questions that I was asked. Because you know what a thirst tweet is?
No idea. I'm scared.
You should. I didn't know what a thirst tweet was either, so I will enlighten you. So a thirst tweet is an inappropriate, what someone is thirsting for.
Here to elaborate. Give me some.
There were, like, if you think of an actor or actress
Someone
that
said
you have a
that
crush
your
on.
nipples made him gay.
That's a thirst tweet. So that was one of them. So the list that I did was the PG list. No joke. The ones that I would not do, I said I cannot contribute to some of these, like, we should not write these. Remember there used to be a time, you guys may not remember this, where we had awful dirty thoughts, but they stayed in here. This is not what Twitter was meant for, but people decided, hey, those awful thoughts, I'm just gonna write them down and put them out to the internet. That's what these tweets were. There's a lot of dirty words and being split and just awful stuff. Awful. That parents shouldn't be reading, these kids shouldn't be saying. So anyway, but my favorite that we did, I don't know, I don't remember. I remember the nipple one.
Freaky Friday haircut.
The Freaky Friday haircut.
I don't know your thing.
Heard that. See, she liked it. Nice legs. There we go. I know it's funny because I was picking on my own haircut, and Madeleine chimed in on Instagram and said, "You do not pick on Jake's hair. Jake's not a real person. He's got his own. She's right. I know." Anyway, I don't know. They were all bizarre and very dirty, and those tweets are something that's new to me, and God willing, I will never read them again. I'm gonna hand the candle down to you. You're gonna do those tweets in the future.
Can't wait. Okay. I don't have Twitter, so. What's Twitter?
No. Literally, you sit on camera, and they hand you a script, and these are all the tweets that they found online, and you read the tweet that they tweeted at you, and then you react to.
I feel like they're all gonna be really mean, so maybe I don't want to do that.
No, it's not mean. First is like how badly they want you, what they want you to do to them, what they want to do to you. That's kind of the idea, and it's all super sexual. Yeah, that's what it is. But some of the stuff that you're gonna read, you're gonna go, ooh, holy cow. All right, next question. Thank you.
Hey there, I have a question for both of you, but first, Chad, thanks for being part of my childhood. Appreciate it. I hope you were part of Zoe's childhood too. You know, going through these seasons, binge watching all that, and I'm sure pretty much everyone in this room follows like the entire cast on Instagram and everything. We got to see them become really close, like off screen. And create this close-knit thing. So I'm interested as newer characters, what it was like coming into that dynamic.
It was great. Everybody's really awesome. I tend to be a little bit shy, so it took me a second to warm up, but once I did, like, everybody's really welcoming and inviting, and it's nice to see how close they are and yet how willing they are to accept new people into their circle. And yeah, I felt really welcome.
Yeah, it's a good group. I did they welcome you with open arms, and they're all easy to talk to, great communication skills, incredibly professional. And 20 years now I've been doing this, it's probably one of the easiest sets I've ever done. Because it's always uncomfortable. You're walking on a new set, they've already established friendships, relationships, lines of the A, B, C, D. This was just, hey man, welcome, it's great, let's go have some fun. It was easy. Easy transition. You guys are rooting for a good group of people, seriously. Everybody affiliated with Riverdale, just good, solid people.
Except Chad.
Sure. I brought the whole bar down. I try to set the bar really low so that there's low expectations, Hey, hey, speaking of that, make sure y'all go on my Instagram. There's only one day left on this t-shirt campaign. Okay? Farm t-shirts are up right now. As you know, when you join the farm, you get a t-shirt, which was rocked so elegantly by Zoe here. And on the show, as well as Kevin and Lily and all the characters. Anyway, when you join the farm, you get a t-shirt and then you get an organ. So I thought, what an interesting play if we have all these t-shirts, we make the farm t-shirt, and anyone who purchases a t-shirt, 100% of the proceeds are going to go to children in need of organ transplant. Really cool. So I know that your money is really well spent, and you get a cool t-shirt that has a little joke on the back that says, hey, give an order, got a free t-shirt. Yeah, got a free t-shirt. So, and you represent Riverdale, the farm, and it's definitely a question starter for the if they don't know. Anyway, so continue. Next question.
Hi, my question is, did you know from the beginning that the farm was harvesting organs?
No. It was just as surprising to us as it was to you guys. Yeah, no idea. They kind of keep us guessing. we don't really know what's going on until we get new scripts. So that was definitely a little shocking.
Yeah, it keeps it fun.
It does.
It keeps it fun. We're always looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. And yeah, thanks, because it's the world we live in, and it's great, and it's fun, and it's exciting. So, and I know that there's always going to be a secret to divulge here and there. So I don't believe that we've uncovered everything the farmers really do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi. My question is, what is your favorite ship on the show? Tater bean.
It's okay, no one knows the SS Minnow. Anyone know the little title?
I'm just gonna say Bughead and call it a day.
I'm scared of you guys a little bit.
You guys are gonna fight each other. We're all over ships. You know, I was always a Leighton guy anyway. When ships first started, this was back when I think Brangelina started the ship. Brenner, God knows. That's when people started doing that. All right, who's next?
I had a question for Chad. I heard you were originally supposed to play Nathan in One Tree Hill. Is that true? And if so, how'd that switch?
It is true. And I had played the quote-unquote bad boy on Gilmore Girls. Hey! And on Dawson. And so it was kind of, it just seemed like it was an easy transition, but I really wanted the opportunity to play Luke. I liked the fact that he was more all-encompassed, and I thought that there was more of an opportunity just as an actor to do something that I hadn't done. And I think I chose wisely because it ended up going for a very long time. So, yeah, very true. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, okay. So, what does the show mean by, in the Ascension episode where you guys left Kevin behind, what does it mean by ascension? Do you guys mean like in Griffins and Gargoyles with the chalices, or how does that work?
Do tell.
Wish I could. Honestly, it's gonna be a surprise for us as well. We have no clue where it's headed. So,
You?
Does it mean like you guys are dead now, or does it mean you're just?
I hope not.
I know that that's what ascension means, but I don't believe in this scenario that is the case. I have this like crazy dream that there's gonna be like a golden field, and you're just gonna see us wandering lost, naked in the field, and the farmer's gonna just show up. I don't know why I have this vision, but I just do it.
I like that vision.
Right? And I feel like that's where, like, and their memory should be erased so you can start all over. I think that'd be cool. Like, the ascension went really wrong. They drank the Kool-Aid and then erased their brains. I don't know. It could be fun. Anyway, we don't know.
Only time will tell. Sorry.
What was your reaction when you found out that the farm harvest wins?
I don't know, it was like, I was gonna try to say something funny, but, I mean, it was definitely shocking and unexpected. But then you're like, okay, sick.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, where else do you believe it, right? Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Oh yeah, on my Friday night. That's what I was doing when they called me and said, hey, you guys want to come to New Jersey? I said, dude, I'm busy harvesting organs right now, man. You know, it's a different storyline, and it's obviously not a joking matter because it is a very real thing that does happen today, so it is not a joke. But, that being said, we live in a world of fiction and in the show that we're telling stories and showing cause and effect. So, it's an interesting storyline that I hope we dive more into. and that you guys can find out what the real purpose behind all of this. Because I know, you see, I can't tell you. Did you say the T? Like T?
He's saving beans.
Maybe you just spill the beans. What happened to that? I don't know. Have you ever burned yourself with beans before? Oh, you haven't lived till you tried. So back when I was a kid, there was this movie. It was called Dennis the Menace. Anyone ever seen it? And that's how Dennis got the bad guys, man. He kicked the beans on their face and they were burning, scalding hot. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, to me, I don't know. I think scalding hot beans are way worse. Anyway, as we now know, thank you so very much.
Hi. So, in your opinion, why do you think the farm and like Edgar and Evelyn kept targeting Betty to join when like it was obvious she didn't want to?
I think she was kind of the key to getting to everyone else. Because I know, like, through Betty, I would have had access to all the other characters, really, because she's kind of friends with everyone or connected to everyone somehow. And then I also like to think that her stubbornness kind of drove me to try harder.
Yeah, I think that, you know, she was one character showing much resistance, and, you know, when you have everybody else saying yes, and you have the one that's resisting, maybe you put more energy towards that, right? It's like on social media. You put a picture up of your butt, that's what everyone does, and you get 100 great butt comments, and then one negative butt comment, and next thing you know, you're depressed for like a month. Because of the one negative butt comment, but you forgot about 100 people that are like, wow, that's a really great butt comment. Not sure I said butt in one sentence. But it's like that. So I think Edgar and Evelyn focused on the one person who was rebelling against it, and would have, once they get access to her, they could get access to others, and then the farm could really take over Riverdale.
That's so nice.
No more butt photos.
What do you hope to happen with your characters in season 4?
What do we hope happens with our characters in season 4? I hope we're not dead.
You could come back as a ghost now.
That's true. Nothing's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. I think it would be, I don't know, I think to investigate more of the farm, because I think that it was just, right?
Yeah.
We just cracked in a little bit. Now this world will always be about, you know, the main 4 or 5 kids, and it always should be. That's what Riverdale is. So as, you know, kind of accent characters here, it's nice to be able to have this really cool world of the farm, you know, but, you know, it should always focus on the main kids. So as long as we're driving a cool storyline and helping them, you know, entertain you guys, we're key to do whatever we gotta do.
Hi, this question is to Chad. I've been a fan forever. And I love the book you wrote with Heather Graham, American Drifter. So I was curious if there are any plans to turn it into a screenplay or continue writing.
Thank you. Yeah, River's got a place in my heart. River was a dream. It was a dream that was incredibly vivid to me back when I was actually shooting Dawson's Creek. That whole movie, that whole book novel played as a dream, and then I wrote it down. And then that's how the novel came. Your Mouth to God's Ears. It's the writing world, the literary world I found is a tougher beast to conquer than you would think, right? To get the notoriety and to get the elevation, you really have to build a franchise. And these things take time. I mean, it's not like I can pop out a book overnight. These things take time. And so right now, we had cracked like the first half of the sequel, but we're at a wait right now just because we both are incredibly busy. So we're like halfway through the second one, which would take place in Paris. That's all we're doing. But that's all I can share. But I hope so. I hope so. I actually have a buddy who has talked to me about potentially adapting it and using his time to adapt it. Maybe. I'll do it unless we can find someone better. That's what I always say. Like I would love to play in those shoes. Grow a big old beard, and take a fountain naked in the middle of Brazil. Why not? I mean, guy backpack in Brazil, American soldier. He should live off that. It's really cool. So we'll see. We'll see. Your mouth to God's ears. I'll take it. Thank you.
Hi, what was the hardest scene for you guys to film? Sorry, one more time? What was the hardest scene for you guys to film?
I mean, for me, my first scene coming in, just because it's just the pressure of everyone's been looking forward to meeting this Edgar Never. And as simple as it was, sitting in a crowd such like yourselves, back there in the middle, I didn't really know anybody. And you're there to, this character is supposed to make an example in one moment. So I think that was just a lot of pressure in a moment. But
I think for me it was probably the big fight scene because I'm a really bad dancer. And I suck. I suck. But it was super fun. It just, yeah, with the choreography and singing and hitting all the right marks at the right time, it was a little bit challenging. But so fun. So, yeah.
Hi, I love you guys so much. Who is your favorite person to shoot a scene with?
like ever? Or on the show?
Yeah.
There's one right answer to this question, Jen.
Oh man, I'm looking for somebody that I've never worked with. I'm gonna go, well, Lachlan. No, I love working with my daughter. I do. I love working with my daughter. Are you kidding me? Like, that should be the ship, right? Edgar Never for Life, right? What would they call that? Edgar sounds like vinegar. Everybody, honestly, I couldn't tell you. That's not, it's just such a great group. Again, we're really blessed. We get to go to work with everybody. And they're just good, solid people and pros, and they give you something different. So it's a different experience with each actor, and they all have a different style. So getting to play with them was always fun for me.
Yeah, I agree. I've mainly acted with you and Lily and other people, obviously. Well, yeah, with Kevin and Casey. I don't know, everybody's so fun, everybody's so different. So on a day where you're working with Pizzi, you're just gonna be joking around all day, which is fun, and Lily's more reserved, but you can have really cool conversations with her. I don't know.
Did Casey talk about his butt yesterday? No. No?
Why did he talk about his butt?
Casey always talks about his butt.
He's talked to me about his butt.
It's a thing. Trust me. Ask Casey about his butt.
I feel loved up.
I'm not kidding. But yes, everyone's great. So we ain't picking. We're the newbies. They'll get rid of us real quick.
Okay, I'm talking to Chad. Okay. What do you like the most about being on Riverdale, and why?
I know I sound like a little right. First and foremost, it's just it's a great environment. It really is. A lot of sets are not. They can be, volatile and almost pollute your mind.
The G.
Some can be bad and some can't. This particular show, from the top down, from Roberto all the way down to every department, every person, everyone shows up in a good note. And Vancouver in general is just a great place. just really, it's a lot of positive energy there. So I think it lends itself to as a good environment. But yeah, it's been cool. I get to play a cult leader. Who doesn't want to play a cult leader? Right? It's on the list of things that, as an actor, do you want to play a cult leader? Yes. The answer is always yes. So yeah.
Oh, pretty much what he said. Yeah, I don't know, it's fun to be a part of this world and to get to know everyone and get to do some pretty crazy things that you don't do in everyday life. And also, I have a weird thing where I keep playing cult members. I don't know why. So it's like going home. This feels right. Yeah.
Who are your guys' favorite person you converted on the farm?
Well, my daughter wife is obviously number one. She's my daughter wife. Right? Like, not only did I daughter her, then I wived her. But I don't know, it's been fun. I mean, you just go and having those meetings, it's fun.
I like Kevin. Kevin's got a special place in my heart, I think.
Me too.
And he was one of our original converts. So
He just bought right in.
yeah, it's like, yeah, sign me up.
I want my t-shirt.
Can you guys hit the wall?
Can we what?
Can you guys hit the wall?
Go like this. Go like this.
Oh.
I'm
old.
Okay, put your arms in there.
What's the purpose of it? It's a dumb dance? Is that what it is? I ain't growing up dancing. Is this like a new version of the floss? I mean, got it, okay, alright.
Thanks, you taught me something today, so thank you.
You officially crossed over.
Oh no.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
Just gets weird. Go ahead.
Hi, so this is for you, Chad. I just want to ask, what character did you like playing more, Lucas or Edgar? And also, I love you.
I'll let you go. Thank you very much. Alright, there's only one right answer. And it will always... I think they all answered fine. I think for me, look, every character has a place in my heart. They always will. We put a part of ourselves into everything, right? So, Lucas, though, will live forever with me. It was a big staple in my life. I lived there, in North Carolina. It was my 20s. So it's a chunk of my life that I spent there, right? So it's a very different thing, ask me in 10 years if Edgar sticks around and if the world evolves. I mean, I don't assume that it would too much, but you never know. But yeah, Lucas Scott was my college. That was my college Nick Jones. I know, I miss my shaved head. I do. I might go back there soon. Anyway, I can do it. Fine, I'm gonna grow it out like Freaky Friday again, huh? No, I tried it on Trio. You saw how that went. Season 9, gosh, oof, what was I thinking? I know. Yeah, you're probably like that big by now.
Yeah, right.
Or she. Go ahead.
Okay, so my question is for both of you. Do you like being the bad guy, or do you wish you were a good guy in life?
Being a bad guy is so fun. I love it. Yeah. It's more, I don't know, it's more challenging, and the thing is, we've talked about this before too, but when you play a bad guy, you have to justify their actions in your own behind, right? Because they don't see themselves as being the villain necessarily. So it's fun to kind of shift your thinking and to kind of see things through a different lens in order to justify your actions.
For sure. Edgar's not a bad guy. Evelyn's not a bad girl. We're not villains. Because we can't believe that we're villains. If we believe we're villains, then we're not doing what we believe is just and right? So I think it just adds a really, really interesting level as an actor. It makes it far more complicated. So than just kind of being more compass and keeping things very simple, it's nice to not have a box that you're painted in. It's been
Stir
fun.
that pot. Too. Thank you.
I love both of you so much, and I would totally donate my heart. The problem is I don't have one, so it's like, that's not gonna work. But my question is,
Wait, hold it. Back the trolley. You don't have a heart?
No.
Like as in like a physical beating, pumping heart?
At this point, I don't know.
Okay, alright, so you're joking.
Am I?
Being self-deprecating.
Got it. Oh, you're insensitive. Copy.
Pretty much.
Okay. Now that we got that one out of the way.
Alice, in the end of the season, we're told her son's alive and she's being a double agent, and we're told that she ascended. But also, how come earlier in the season, did she actually just give the farm Betty's college funds? Was that to sort of trick them into trusting her?
That's how I interpret it. Again, we don't get the answers. We just show up.
I think that there's a web in there, right? And I think Alice fell for it in the beginning. And I think that as you evolve, things change and they get more complicated, right? So, you know, I always give an analogy for sports. I don't know why, it's just the way I go, but like, you start rooting for a sports team and it's very, very simple, and then this player, that player, this player, that player come over the years and they give you a version of that story, right? So like, I hate the Patriots, okay? But I didn't used to hate the Patriots. No one likes Patriots. But guess what? Back in 1986, before before Belichick and Tom Brady, no one really cared. They were like, oh, Patriots, poor guys. Right? So it's like, you evolve, and I think Alice evolved over time. That's all. You got it. I don't deny that they're legends, but man, they're obnoxious. Oh my gosh, you are beautiful. What is your name?
What's your question?
How did the farm start? Ooh, I know the answer to that. I can't divulge it. That's the answer that I know.
Don't tell me anything.
We're gonna have a powwow. I'm going to spill the tea. The farm evolved because of circumstances that Edgar was thrust into. And Edgar and Evelyn were both thrust into certain scenarios that you'll potentially see down the road that we were going to discover last season, but we didn't. And maybe they'll be on the table for this year. And that's all I can really divulge, because I don't want to give it away, otherwise that's not fun. But I would say that there's good intentions. It's a good place. It's close,
Are
baby.
you sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
You took Casey's kid.
Can I give you a hug? Yeah, I want to give you a hug.
I know. How cute is she? Holy cow.
I wish I was smelling cute in a child.
Ready?
My kidney fell.
Thank you. I believe you.
We'll never know.
What's up?
Hi guys, I love you both so much. My name is Sophia, and I was wondering what was your favorite blooper that happened in Riverdale that you've seen or happened between like you two in the farm?
We're real professionals and we have no bloopers.
Touche.
Actually, wait, do we even have any bloopers? We need to loosen up.
There was one take where we forgot to disappear during the ascension. And we were like, oh man, we screwed up, and then we were all still just standing there naked. But that'll be on the DVD. You'll have to get the DVD.
I have a question for Zoe.
Yes.
Thank you, darling. We don't have any bloopers. Sadly, I don't have any good ones. Otherwise, I'd give it to you. You're welcome.
I have a question for you. Is there a lot of differences between real you and Evelyn you?
I like to think so.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not really like Evelyn in real life. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm definitely less confrontational, and I like to think like more laid back.
No. This is an incredibly talented actress who can put on a character. You know when you see it, when you've been doing it for a long time, and she has that gift. She has that gift that she can put it on, and her eyes tell a story. It's true, and because of that, you may think that she's a villain, and I think everyone should know like she's like the sweetest, kindest, most down-to-earth human being, but she plays such a badass on the show. And you're like, huh? So just know, Zoe's our bro. Zoe's our bro.
We got time for one more question, gang. Sorry, Chad, but I have a schedule to keep, man. This isn't the farm. Yeah.
He's chatty.
Who do we got? There we go.
This question's for the both of y'all. If Riverdale can parody another 80s movie, which one would you pick?
I mean, like Breakfast Club would just be sick.
You guys did that one already.
Oh yeah, we did. You're right. Oh my god, I wasn't in that episode. So just kidding.
So was not me.
Dude, like I'm a product of the 80s, and I love 80s movies, so don't get me started. But oh my god, I'm not gonna pick one. So, because it would get super weird, I'll give you three, right? How great would it be if somehow, some way, they found a way to make Archie Clark Griswold, and do like Riverdale Vacation crossover, and then go really off the wall and do like one crossover with Sabrina and have a Ghostbusters episode. Right? No, I love the 80s movies. But then I'd go really dark, right? And do a Woods episode where like Hal returns, but he's actually Jason Voorhees. And do a Friday the 13th, like slow, creepy stalker.
From
character.
ski mask to hockey mask, right?
Yeah, man. You know it. So, anyway, yep. And that's our time, folks.
Give it up for Zoe and Chad, everyone.
Thank you guys. Much love.
Thanks for coming out, guys. All right, guys, hang tight. I'll find out the schedule in 1 second. Hold on.